Hi and welcome to video number 7, lower body strength in the SSAF funded VU student desk ergonomic and exercise video series. So our first lower body strength exercise are our squats. So I'll be using my desk chair for reference. How I'll be setting up is in front of my chair, feet are hip width apart, and all I'm doing is bending my knees, setting my bottom back to find that chair. I can either sit or tap, squeezing my glutes to stand. So coming down and up. To make this harder, I can hold some weights in my hands or by my side, down, up. A progression from our squats is our split squat. Here we're coming into a lunge position with my back foot elevated. So my back foot is up on my chair. I'm in my lunge position. From here, I'm coming down and back up. So I'm going down, squeezing my glutes and my quads, squeezing up. My feet are facing forward and my knee is nice and strong. It's not swaying side to side. So down, up. Again, to progress this one once more, to make it harder, hold some weights, either at my chest in my hands or by my side. So I can have weights here, here. Another squat progression is our single leg squat. So coming back into our squat position, my feet are hip width apart. I slowly come up onto one foot. From here, I'm then squatting back and standing up. So making sure my chair is close, got my balance on one foot, sending my hips back, tap the chair, standing up. So I'll show you on the opposite side. Get my balance, send my hips back, squeeze my glutes, standing up. Another way to do this, we can go down with 2 feet, have one up and stand. So a little introduction to our single leg squat. Down with 2, up with 1. The next lower body exercise is our lunge. So like the split squat, just without the chair, stepping one foot in front of the other. Both my feet are facing forward. My chest is nice and tall. I'm coming down and back up. So when I'm coming down, my knee is strong. What I mean by strong is it's not caving in or out as my body weight goes down. So from the side, knee front, back, body weight coming down and up. We don't want knees to shake as we go down. So nice and strong, weight's going through my foot, my toe is up ready, down, up. Our next lot of exercises are a hinge movement. What I mean by hinge is we're moving first from our hips. So we have our good morning. Our good morning, our feet hip width apart, soft knees so they're not back extended, they're nice and soft. Moving from my hips. Hands across chest, coming forward, squeezing glutes to stand. So I'm getting a stretch in my hamstring. So our hinge movements, working our glutes and hamstrings. When we're coming down for our squat, glutes and quads. So I'll show you again our good morning, hands across chest. My back stays nice and straight, coming forward and up. Our next movement is our RDL, which stands for our Romanian deadlift. here, we can get a weight, holding it in between our hands. Feet hip width apart. My chest stays nice and tall, squeezing my shoulder blades to keep my back straight. Neutral head, so I'm looking ahead of me, coming down, touching the weight on the floor, squeezing my glutes to stand up nice and straight. I'll show you from the front. So my knees are nice and soft, bending from the hips and up. A progression from our Romanian deadlift is our single leg Romanian deadlift. This is where we have a weight in one hand or in both. I like to hold it in one, it balances me out. Balancing on one leg. And as we hinge forward, our leg extends back. So holding our weight, going forward, squeezing our glute to stand up. Swapping over, so we get our balance, hinging forward as our leg extends back, squeezing glutes to stand. You don't have to send your leg straight back. You go as far as you can coordinate, keeping your balance. So if that's without a weight, you start without, get your balance, take your leg back and forward, and then you slowly progress, sending your leg further back. Our next exercise we can do from the back of our chair. So I exercise calf raises with a heel rock. So we're coming up onto our toes for our calf raise, slowly down onto our heels, and then rocking back, toes up. Now we're fully on our heels. Toes come down, and we press up for our calf raise, slowly down, heels on the floor, toes come up for a heel rock. Staying at the back of our chair, we have a standing leg extension. So from here, get our balance, keeping our feet facing forward, take our leg back. So this one here, we're strengthening glutes and hamstrings once again, keeping our legs straight, kicking back. Legs stay straight, kicking back. I'll show you from the side now our next two exercises. We have a standing leg adduction, so adding to our midline. Okay, so this one is for our adductors, leg comes across and then back, across and back. And then we have our standing hip abduction. So it's like our leg is being abducted, it's being taken away, and then we come back to the middle, keeping our feet facing forward, coming out and back in. So this exercise here, we're using our glute medius, which is our side glute muscle, out and back in. So our final two strength exercises are a variation of our standing hip abduction and adduction. So we can do those in lying. So coming down to our side, having both our legs straight. We want to be using our core to keep us tall, so we don't want to be folding in as we do this. To help with that, I put my top hand in front to support. And what we're doing here is a lying leg abduction. So same again, we're abducting, we're taking it away from our body and coming back. I'm keeping my feet facing forward, coming up and back. So we're not coming all the way up that we're falling backwards. It's only a small angle and down, up, down. The final one is our lying leg adduction. Top leg goes in front to help keep us balanced, and we're lifting that bottom leg. So the bottom leg comes up and down, up and down. My feet are facing forward again. Just lifting as high as you can.